And so I tell kids, I say, okay, 10 years old, little boy sitting there with his parents, I've got great news for you. You've got an amazing brain. You've got a Ferrari engine for a brain. Your brain is one amazing, powerful engine. But you've got a problem. You've got bicycle brakes. You can't stop when you need to. And that's going to get you into trouble. You're going to crash and burn. And I say, but I'm a brake specialist. So I'm going to help you learn to control this amazing engine so that you can win races, so that you're a champion in the making. And they leave my office, instead of grieving the fact that they've been given this diagnosis, celebrating and motivated to do the tremendous work it takes to build those brakes so that they can become champions. And if you look even at the three symptoms we call the cardinal, Russ Barkley calls the holy trinity of ADD, distractibility, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. Turn each one on its head and you get a positive. Distractibility, turn it on its head and you get curiosity. Impulsivity, that's bad, right? Turn it on its head, you get creativity. You can't be creative if you're not impulsive. You don't say time for my creative thought and lay it like an egg. Creativity depends upon disinhibition, depends upon spontaneity. And hyperactivity, believe me, when you get to be my age, I'm 61, I'm very glad I've got that, it's called energy, and so my job as the clinician is to turn these things, to help them control that massive brain power they've got so that they can be creative, they can be curious, they can be energetic, instead of being damaging, destructive, underachieving, and making a shambles out of their lives. I can't tell you how many tremendously successful people, and I'm so glad to hear the research saying you're out of the woods, how many tremendously successful people have this trait, as I think of it. And I'll close with one quick anecdote. David Neeleman, the founder of JetBlue Airlines, has big-time ADD. And he's the man who invented the electronic ticket, a huge innovation, typical ADD, think outside the box. And I think it's somehow fitting that the man who has ADD who thinks of a way for us to go to the airport and not have to remember to bring our ticket. But he's got massive ADD, and the day JetBlue went public, in a matter of hours, he made hundreds of millions of dollars. And driving home that night, he said to me, was I driving home to celebrate? He said, no, I felt like the same loser who couldn't hack it in high school. That is what we've got to stop. We have got to stop the punishing negative energy that so often surrounds these kids, and instead say, look, you've got amazing talents that maybe don't get measured in a classroom, but boy, they'll be measured in life. As long as you don't acquire the real disabilities, which are shame and fear and loss of hope and giving up on yourself. That's what we need to do. We need to talk about unwrapping gifts, not simply treating disabilities. And to me, that's the breakthrough that I hope I have a hand in ushering forward.